Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of my world here. We are at the main menu and that is because guys, recently there was a very brand new snapshot that was released as part of the new Minecraft 1.10 update that's going to be coming after 1.9. So it's like the next big version and that's not going to come out for a while, but along with that update of course there are a lot of changes and new features, new blocks, new mobs. And so I've upgraded to the latest snapshot 16W20A, and what we're going to do is an exploration episode today. We're gonna go get all the new stuff that comes with this new update, including like we're gonna go get a pet polar bear. Like I want a pet polar bear so bad. If I do get one, I'm calling it Polar Ice, because like Polar Ice is like the most epic name ever. Like come on, let's be real. But if we get two polar bears, the second one can be named by you guys. Now I've created a backup. There's a warning here that says, you know, don't forget to back up this world. I'm loading it now, so hopefully nothing gets corrupted. Hopefully nothing goes awry. We are loading the terrain, and we are here. And it looks like we are here just fine. Yeah, it looks good. We spawned in our base that we kind of built last episode. I'm not seeing anything immediately that would catch my attention as being a bug, so I'm just gonna take the minecart out and discuss something that's been on my mind about the series as well, and that is mods. So guys, ever since I got my new computer, I'm able to load mods obviously a lot easier now, and so I've been thinking about adding some minuscule mods to begin with to the world, and then kind of expanding into more major mods down the series if we expand into multiple seasons and stuff like that. I was just thinking about it and I feel like I could do so much more with the mods, and so just let me know on that. I think regardless either way, I'm going to add in some very small mods, and those mods will not affect the gameplay at all. I will only add in mods that affect the gameplay if you guys are really down for that idea. That way it's not like tainting anything. But I do want some mods just because they're cool. So here we are, my world! First view on the new computer. Graser, shut up about your new computer. I'm sorry, man. I'm just excited, okay? Look at this guy, Frank over here. Frank's excited too. So yeah, I think that my agenda has changed with this pen today. Originally, I said I wanted a horse, a rabbit, a cat, and a dog, but today I would like a polar bear. So before we go out and find a polar bear, more on that topic I was just talking about, if you guys do want any mods added to the series, let me know which ones specifically. I'm not gonna go ahead and just add a bunch of random mods right off the bat. I want to kind of learn them or else I'm going to be so confused. Oh my gosh, there's a creeper in my pen. That's not good. But anyways, let's start off with the nether block. There are 3 new ones in total. There is the nether brick, like the red nether brick, which is crafted using 2 bricks and 2 nether wart. I feel like I have enough bone meal to make one of the new blocks right now. So there we go. We've got the bone meal, and then you could just create the bone block by doing this. It's like a nice white shaded block. It adds a new variety of white to the game, and that's what it looks like when it is placed. But that is not kind of what I want to build my house out of. It's clean. It's a clean block. I like clean blocks. It's nice and simple, but it's too simple. Like if you built an entire house out of that, it would not look too good. I would look at that more as like a flooring. But okay, so last episode we determined the area that we were going to be starting our new house at, which is over here at this mountain, and that is what we are going to be working on today. I want to start my new house and I want to use those new blocks to do it. So there's one block that I'm particularly interested in, and that is the magma block. This block is really freaking cool. It's like got a cool lava texture into it and stuff, and I feel like I could make like a really cool looking evil base. There are some new mob types though, like this guy. I've never seen this guy before. I don't know what they're called, but I know that there's a new skeleton in the snow biome, and there's a new, oh boy, there's new zombies and stuff in other biomes. Alright, so those zombies that we actually saw in the desert were called husks, and they have an 80% chance of spawning above ground in the deserts. Any other zombies you see are just the normals, and the strays are the skeletons that spawn above ground in snow biomes. So we're gonna be in the nether for just a short bit here to collect the 3 blocks that we need. Now the magma block will not be found anywhere that we've already generated because the snapshot has not taken over this part of the generation, so we're gonna probably have to go a little bit farther out here to find it. But all I know is that the block itself is found underneath or near the edge of lava, so it's a very dangerous item to acquire. Nether wart block require a fortress, or one of them just requires nether wart, which is why we don't really need that one because we have tons of nether wart at home. Oh, okay, it's starting to lag. It's starting to give me some lag, which means we are generating new chunks here. New chunks is good. So that might have meant that those chunks that we were just in were previously generated, because I never got lag until now. Oh yeah, and Enderman now spawn in the Nether. How wild is that? So if you ever need Ender Pearls, you've pretty much got an unlimited amount in here, because they're rarer than in the end, but... Ooh, hello, buddy. Get out of here. But they're not so rare as like a ghast. Oh, hello. I kind of want to kill this ghast and see if I can get a tier. I'm missing a tier in my collection. Oh my gosh. Boom! Return to sender, and we got a ghast here. Beautiful. Let's continue our voyage, though, for the magma blocks, which I cannot find anywhere. What the heck? Why am I carrying a map? I didn't actually expect it to be this far out in the world here. We have a fortress. I'm still not 100% certain this was the fortress we went to. I don't recognize it at all. We'll see once we can see, like, inside. There might be chests filled with netherware, but we got the nether brick that we require. Head down here. Any chests nearby that we can kind of examine for loot? Oh man, I have no idea if I've been to this fortress before. A skeleton and nether wart. I don't think I have. I think this is all fresh new stuff. So here we go. We can get the nether wart. I'll kind of clear the entire thing, and we'll make the nether wart block now. So that'll be one of the things crossed off the list. Come here, Skelly. Think you can beat me, buddy? I don't think so. And then there was a nice... Oh my gosh, another pocket of freaking nether wart right here. Hello, nether wart. Come to Papa, my friend. So we have all of this now. We can make quite a few nether wart blocks with all of that. And then we have a beautiful chest. Let's just look down the hallways. Down here, another chest. Lots of obsidian, beautiful. Lots of gold, lots of obsidian, and some horse armor. That is very, very good. I like that. Anything that has horse stuff related is interesting to me. I love horse armor. Oh, a lot of chests. Saddle, another saddle, and more horse stuff. Oh yes, the game is just answering my prayers at this point. Okay, so this is how you make a... Did I really not bring any wood? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I've got the materials required to make the actual like the blocks themselves, so I don't have to be here much longer in the fortress, but I would like to find that magma block. I don't know why. We should have definitely found it by now. We are in the middle of a lava pool at a nether fortress. This is wild. I don't know why we've not. There it is! I found it! Okay, do you guys see that? Oh, we don't want to get hit. Let's ender pearl down there so we don't have to get too much damage taken away. Oh, we're almost dead, actually. But down there... Oh, can I get another shot on a ghast here? Bullseye! Bam! Beautiful! Here, let's just go ender pearl down. I love that I brought ender pearls with me. They're really nice for getting around the nether. So check it out. Imagine... Oh, yeah. So if you walk on these, they burn you. I forgot about that little detail. So imagine this as my base. Like, my base is, like, evil and built out of these blocks. This is crazy. I love them. They look so pretty. And also, did I get a ghast here from that ghast? Where did he die? He died, like, right here. This is where the XP is. So, ghast here, no, does not look like it, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna collect a bunch of these blocks, guys. So, I want to just kind of announce something. The reason that the cube has not been updated to the snapshot yet is because we're still trying to figure out how we're going to do it with the least problems possible. Oh my gosh, there's just a huge patch of it down here. Because you guys know we have plugins on the cube, I think as a group we want to wait for the next most stable version so that nothing is corrupted, whereas on my world here I can just back it up, and if something gets corrupted, it's just my progress, whereas in cube, you guys have no idea how much goes on in a single day of cube, and if a day of progress is lost, that is insane. And so we are very cautious. It happened a lot in season 1 where people just lost all of their stuff. So that is why the magma block takeover has not reached the cube yet. But I think that's it for the nether, guys. That is it for our nether journey. Oh, our pick broke. That's a good thing I brought an extra. Holy cow, dude. I was just about to go back to the overworld while I was mining all of this. The patches of this thing are huge. This was all a patch. Like, all of this space in here was all once this block, the magma block. I am still mining them, and if I go to this, like, vein over here, it goes inwards. Like, I can go into the wall. My second pick is almost broken, so I'm gonna leave it here. Obviously, this block is not extremely hard to get. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. 5 stacks, now. This nether fortress is beautiful, by the way, for a wither skeleton farm, which I will make when we are wanting to face the wither. And by the way, look at my dual wheel. build, you shall fear the Graser. So here's where we're at. I did a little bit of building, and I don't know what I want exactly for this house design just yet. Let's give it a little bit of a look. I started to do like a little bit of pillars with the new magma block, and I was thinking, do I want my actual house made out of these pillars, or do I just want like the surrounding of it made out of those blocks to make it look really evil and like do not enter? And then I also really, okay, Skelly, that's enough. Enough is enough, buddy. I kind of tolerated you for a bit. The bone block is something that I think is slowly going to become one of my favorite new items in this game. I didn't expect this out of this block. Okay, let's head back up here real quick. Oh no, creeper, no! Jeez, everything's just going not my way. Oh, I missed the mountain. Are you okay, there we go. I went and another creeper, go away. Oh my gosh, creepers ahoy. Do not destroy my work here. So the bone block is really cool because if I just put a border to block all those circle shades, it looks exactly, almost like identically like nether quartz. Like if you were far away, you would not be able to tell the difference. So if you want a cheaper alternative, the bone block is for you because you don't only have to get the bone block using bones anymore. So you can actually find new things that they call fossils underground in swamplands and deserts and whatnot. And that's what we're actually going to go and look for. To create the red nether brick and the nether wart blocks, you just need the nether wart and the nether brick respectively, and you craft them like so. So that is the red nether brick. That's a really cool block. Let's see what that looks like on the ground. Ooh, gorgeous! And then the second one is just nether wart all over, and you get the red nether wart block. The bone blocks that were used there were just the remainder of all the bones that I had. Unfortunately, I don't have any more materials to make more, but I want more because I want to build more using them. And so we are going to go find one of these underground fossils, and then after that we're going to extract it for the materials that we need, and then we're going to find a snow biome because we need to find out what the strays and the polar bears are up to in that cold blizzard place. Now, I was thinking about it, the closest snow biome could be very, very far away from our habitat, making transportation of a, oh, by the way, that's the village. That's cool. I can see that now compared to my habitat. Making transportation of the polar bear back to our house very difficult. And so what I'm going to do to make this easier is we all are aware of the seed. It's 222-587-844-272-769-5358. I'm going to input that into a seed program and try to find one as we try to find the fossils here. So the fossils are located underground in any desert. But they have a 1 in 64 chance of spawning in any given chunk. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to find it here. And on top of that, I have no idea what they even look like. So I don't even know what I'm looking for yet. Alright, so we have a little bit of a problem on both the fossils and the polar bears. The closest snow biome that I was able to locate is about, I don't know, 1,500 blocks away from here. And so that's going to be a little bit of a tough task to get a polar bear home. So we might have to just go home one in an igloo over there somewhere for the time being until we can. But also, the desert back there had already been generated. So I just realized that the chances of a fossil spawning under there somewhere was very, very slim. So I'm coming to this desert over here that I've never explored before in my life, and hopefully there is one under here somewhere. Now, fossils are pretty big, and they can be one of 4 types of skulls, according to the wiki. Well, 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 would you look at that? While I was looking for fossils, I was going through the desert, and I found a new acacia village. So yes, guys, villages used to spawn in the savannas, so that's nothing new, but now villages are designed based on the biome they're put in. So obviously, you've never seen a village like this before, unless you've probably seen another YouTuber Snapshot vids, but they are new to the game. And so the only problem with it, though, as has been demonstrated online, is that the lava here generates and then puts the wood on fire and then burns down the entire village. So we got to get out of here quick before a spark sets it off. It's very quick. Oh my gosh, that was a horrible village. Gonna quickly grab all the books too. Why would we have all those burned on our journey here? And there should be one more library. Like, look, see, it's on fire. So I'm gonna let that roll. It was right here. There's a zombie there. Get out of my way, zombs. I don't want anything to do with you, bro. Get all these books here, all the way to the end. Beautiful. Imagine I found a mending villager. No fossils down there. I don't actually think they can spawn in this biome, but okay, let's give this a look. Look at this. This is crazy. This is literally, this all happens on its own. I have not touched anything. Wait, is that a building over there? Is this like a, Wow. Oh my goodness. And of course, that's gonna spread to the other buildings too. So yes, we have desert all around us. Let's continue our search for the fossils. They don't spawn that far beneath the surface. In fact, oh, if this was a desert, it could have spawned right there.
2,000 years later.
Just a friendly tip of advice. Stick with nether quartz. These fossils I thought were gonna be extremely easy to find. Guys, I literally looked all over the desert that's near our place, nothing. And then I came to the nearest swamp that I found, nothing. And I was about to give up and go into a single player world, like a creative world, to show you guys what these things look like. Until I came down in this cave and it revealed the bone block. So I finally have found a structure containing it. And it is so rare. Like, these things are more rare than diamonds, I think. It's as if you were finding a real fossil. I think I've been looking for up to an hour now, and I just lost my pick. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so we're not gonna mine the bone blocks yet. I want to actually see the fossil that it is created. There's 4 different types, so let's see here. What is this one gonna resemble? If we just carve out all the blocks around it, except for the bone blocks themselves. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. It was a lot bigger than it looked like in the wall there, but once uncarved, I've gone ahead and carved all around it. This is what the final product looks like. It's just this all the way around. It's a lot of bone blocks, but not actually sure what the heck it is. If you guys do know what it is, let me know in a comment. Hopefully this gives you enough detail about the structure. But I'm gonna start mining them now. I want to actually see. I'm pretty sure bone meal, yeah, you can get bone blocks with a stone pick. So I'm gonna get all of these, and then we're gonna start our polar bear hunt, guys. We're gonna get our first polar bear. But yeah, bone blocks, I would suggest going ahead and getting bone meal for, because these fossils are seriously not worth it unless you get lucky and find one. Oh wait, there was a little underneath of the structure here that I didn't even see. I didn't know it went lower. I should have checked that. Dang it. So there probably was a shape of the structure there, but I didn't want to see it, or I didn't want to put in the effort to see it because I have such a low quality tier pickaxe. Oh, this would look a lot better in cinematic mode, wouldn't it? So I replaced the wall of my house with the magma block, and it looks so much more evil now. And it literally just started raining as soon as I decided to do that little stupid joke. So I guess I am evil. Anyways, we are going to be getting out of the rain now, guys, and we're going to be going into the snow. So we're going to be heading towards the coordinates of... Wait, I can't even open it. So we're going to be heading to -200, 1500 today. I got 5 ender pearls to help me with my journey, precisely this way ahead. So we're going to have to go this way, and the -200 is this way. So we're going to be heading mostly south today, which is somewhere in our world that we've not really gone yet. So yes, I've decided already we're not going to be bringing back any polar bears today, guys. It's way too far out, but we are going to be seeing the polar bear, and if we can find an igloo, we will house the polar bear in the igloo temporarily. Alright, we are here in the iciness of my world. Let's see if we can find a stray. There he is! There's the first stray we're gonna find. So 80% of skeletons, once again, that spawn in a snow biome now are going to look like this guy that we're about to see right here. Hello, stray! Look at him, he's so cute. Does he even have a cool effect on his bow? He's got some sort of effect on him. I know that. You can see the particles kind of circling him. Now, I find it kind of funny that it says 80%. Okay, now there's more strays. You can see them over there, but there was a regular skelly there, and then there was a regular one over there. So I was just like, what? Anyways, can we find and locate a polar bear is the question. Now, I looked in my house. What? It is the arrow. It's the slowness arrow. Interesting. So I actually don't have another name tag, guys, so I can't name it Polar Ice. So where the heck are we gonna find one, though? I don't know if everything in this update is just incredibly rare, but I'm not about to go on the same adventure that I just did for those fossils for a polar bear. So if we don't find one soon, I'm gonna have to give up the search. I have no idea if polar bears can be found in these biomes, like the ones with the trees, and so I'm just gonna kind of stay in the plainsy ones. See what we can find over this way. No polar bear yet. Polar bears, I don't even know if they spawn in packs or whatnot. I have no clue. Oh, polar bear, where are you? It's just a bunch of nothing. Let's go up here. No. Oh, We got one. We got one. All right, so the polar bear right here. This is it. This is a polar bear. Now, it's not hostile towards me because there's no cub around it right now. But let's say I found this guy and he had a cub underneath him. He would have tried to attack me instantly. So we're going to have to get rid of these mobs. Is there an igloo close nearby? Oh my gosh, that would be the best ever if we had one because we could house him real quick. But if not, I've got the coordinates to this guy and I will transport him away. You know what? Now that I think about it, I have no idea how to transport a polar bear. Like, I don't know what they like. I don't know anything about them. I just came out and set out to find one. That's it. No idea what they're like. No idea what they eat. And so this is the only polar bear though that I found in the snow biome. So I think that we're gonna call this one the polar ice. I thought I could find one with a cub, but it doesn't look like it. These guys are semi-rare, but not totally rare. But we're gonna kill this guy. We don't want the creeper. No. Don't you blow up my polar bear, you stupid creeper. Oh my gosh, I just got the chills. I thought my polar bear was gone. I freaked. So we got it. We did everything we set out to do, guys. We got all the new nether blocks. So we found the fossils and we found a polar bear. That was awesome. I did not expect to be able to find everything. Now let's move on to the comment of the episode. Abby Kuyal, or Kurial. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but they said, can you make an ice slide down the mountain? So that just gave me a whole boatload new of ideas. That would be the best thing ever. In fact, I kind of want to make an ice boat pathway, runway, or slide down my mountain. That's a great idea. Thank you a lot, Abby. But I hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode of my world. I'm gonna be traveling back to my house now, but if you did, remember to leave a like and let me know on the whole mods thing that we talked about at the beginning of the episode. Leave your suggestions down below. I would love to hear them, and I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye.